And we're back. Welcome to NACL Super Week. It's day number 2, and we're into our third game of the night, or fourth game. There we go. CompLexity taking on Gold Gaming Los Angeles. And while this is a new roster with the Walking Zed in LCS promotions, it's nice to see GGLA bringing back some old familiar faces. Buddy Fufu from the previous roster and Otter back in the 80 carry role. It'll be nice to see that down there, but with an incredibly strong champion lineup for CompLexity, it'll be nice to see how they fare here tonight. I'm Rapid here with EGAD. What do you think about this level 1?
Well, it's defense posturing. MIA is going to get caught out there, going to be stunned up as well. There's going to be a piercing light. He's going to actually eat the biscuit, get 20 health, and try to run his way out of there to standing back up. Buddy Fufu going to look for the change. The Gust Slinger passive did connect, ignite, and Buddy Fufu took a ton of damage from Chuper. Flash! Auto attack onto Otter. Instead, he canceled the other one, and now they're going to look for Otter from this. Flash away is MIA to live. First blood goes over to Chuper. They're going to chase this one down. No, Undertow did not connect. And a little miscommunication there. Buddy Fufu taking a ton of damage there.
I was waiting for Ninja Ken to flash over the wall and go on to Otter, but apparently
just lagged out. Apparently, there.
That's somewhat unfortunate, but it is going to be first blood nonetheless. That will go on to Chuper as if he needed any help there. He will be able to go back. Can buy himself. It's not 400 gold. That's the important thing to notice. Currently in his inventory, he has 280, which means he can buy probably just consumables when he heads back to base. But either way.
You never know.
All right, the rejuvenation bead helping him gain health the slow way down there in the bottom lane. Yeah, probably just going to pick up some wards and potions. Spell Thief's Blade there for Spell Thief's Edge for MIAs. Don't get to see that gold generation item for supports all that often, so it's nice to see it on MIA as he heads down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, and let's see what's going to go down here as Buddy Fufu keeping the blue safe, making sure no invade comes through. Chunky's going to help out as Zingy do his red, so a red-blue start for Jarvan here, as well as a blue start for Ninja Ken on that Olaf. And surprisingly enough, with no Hecarim ban or no Nocturne ban, he went for the Olaf.
So mid lane, it's iKennyU versus Jinte. Wukong versus Kassadin. Now, Kassadin is traditionally a champion that has a very slow early game, very susceptible to harass. But with Wukong in the mid lane, I actually expect to see that be a little bit easier for Jinte. The only problem is, once iKennyU gets up to that level 6, the all-ins are going to be really, really rough, especially if he hits that before Jinte, so that he won't be able to Rift Walk away.
Yes. Early on, though, the damage iKennyU is going to do is... there's going to be a flag. Oh, no. Red buff applied for the slow. The Ignite gets dropped, and we pan on the bot lane, as all the action is right there, but it looks like actually a flash from Mega Zero does get him out there. Barely any HP.
All right, top lane. Yeah, that's not going to be a good lane for Mega Zero right now. Zingy getting in there. Almost hit the flag and drag combo. Almost took out Mega Zero, but he flashed the right direction. Was able to get back to base alive. Another pause here from GGLA, just trying to work out a little bit of their lag problems. Apparently Bunny is having some issues here. After giving up first blood, I don't know, made the bottom lane a little bit rougher, and that just means that Chuper, he'll be able to sustain down there a very, very long time, but it's not like Otter's having too many problems just CSing underneath his turret, but does need a support there who is able to function. So for the meantime, we're going to take a little break while Bunny Fufu gets back into the game.
We weren't even unmuted. We were just talking to ourselves. That was an initiation on a Chuper. He gets veered away towards some Chuper, just laying in a ton of damage on a little Bunny Fufu. Throws out the Boomerang Blade. It's not enough. We switch over to mid. Jinte gonna trade back and forth with iKennyU, and that's gonna be about it.
All right. Minor production miscommunications, but notwithstanding, we're going to go back into a game that is unpaused and has a lot of interesting things to talk about. Most of that being a flash over the wall there from iKennyU, who is forced out of there. Nice gank there by Ninja Ken, coming in with double buffs there to help out Jinte, who's just stuck underneath his turret, but he's actually doing pretty well in CS. A Kassadin that is even CS against the lane opponent is never something you want to see.
No, and also I just noticed that Otter has blue buff, so they gave that one over to him to help him out in that lane, and he's been trying to just spam out Light Slinger, and he's trying to spamming out the Piercing Light, Ardent Blazes, and whatever else he wants to. There's a nice Boomerang Blade to come in down there to harass him out. We do have Chunky Sucks actually winning out this lane by a marginal amount of CS, about 5, over Megazero, who was zoned away for a little while. And now, a little bit of a trade down bot. We're going to see the Fear go into Bunny Fufu, maybe looking for the Zenith Blade. You know what's cool, though, about Leona against Sever? If you Zenith Blade and she shields, you still go in just like that. Thank you, Bunny Fufu. You are the perfect person to demonstrate. As now Cheaper's forced to pop barrier. We're going to see them chase this one down. He uses the Blaze. He gets ignited, though. He's going to cleanse before the Fear comes out. Trying to pick up the kill. He
still gets the kill.
Piercing Light. He's still alive, though. They're going in. Ignite to the MIA. He's trying to sustain up as much as possible. They get the kill.
Otter
stays alive right there.
I am unsure what I just witnessed, Egad. I feel like I need like an adult or at least 3 more co-casters. Top lane, Megazero is going to get taken down underneath the turret. Flash stun back with the Ignite. Chunky Sucks gets the shield on out of there with Valor. Megazero is having some problems, but Zingy is about to be beset by Ninja Ken.
And it's going to be the Undertow that misses. Is he going to be able to get the flag and drag? It looks like he can. He gets out of there. Flash comes in for the Undertow. Flash force after Maziki. Still slow, looking for the stun to call the Meek. The stun comes in for Chunky Sucks, but it's not enough as Megazero will pick up the kill on Azingi.
Megazero getting so low and then soloing out Azingi there. Chunky Sucks gets out with his life, or will he? Alright, Megazero is going to let him leave. But let's just be real. Otter, down there in the bottom lane, he's all like swimming up and down waterfalls. He's like a bionic, governmentally designed, super powerful Megazord Otter. I don't know what he has going on. He definitely ate his Sunny D or drank his Wheaties or whatever he's supposed to do to get that complete Otter breakfast. Ate it on his tummy and is eating a whole lot more down there. Picking up a kill for himself, kill for Bunny Fufu there as well, making up for giving up first blood.
Yeah, and we'll support 80 carry getting the kill in that lane, helping them out a ton. He gets the Vamps up there. He's going to come back with a ton of sustain, and damn, that fight just needs to be highlighted. Holy crap, that was so good. And like I said, Leona, a really good response to Sivir, because you just Zenith Blade through the shield. It won't stop you from coming in. We do have a flag and drag attempt here from Azingi, looking at coming out to MIA, and there it is. It's going to be the kill as they're looking for Chuper now. Piercing Light comes through, pops the passive from Leona. Chuper looking for a little bit of damage on the turn there. He strafes away from the second hit, but they will be able to successfully take down MIA.
You know, I think the Azingi effect is pretty obvious here. Everywhere he goes, he just forces his opponents to do things that probably wouldn't normally see them do, and especially in the case of MIA there, just a little too far forward and didn't take the opportunity that he probably should have to escape away. Will get taken out once again. That's 0-2 for MIA, so a rough start to a lane that, like we said, usually has some rough early times there for Complexity, but for Complexity, their games are never decided by the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, and now we're going to see as Icon is level 6. He has Whirlwind available to him. We could see him look to go for an all-in, but a Rift Walk away will keep him safe. Megazero actually misses the stun out on Chunky Sucks right now, and that trade heavily in favor of him with Meek will heal up Megazero very fast as he does get a ton of HP back right now. Chunky Sucks looking to go in. Level 6 just a T for Megazero, choosing that timing to go with Dominus activated. Ignite still ticking away for a little bit, does fade. Ward gets dropped. He's going to use that shield and dash away. But Ninja Ken is coming up from the river as well. Chunky Sucks, where are you looking to go? Broken Wings, going towards Tribush, gets stunned up. There's the true damage. The Undertow doesn't connect, but the Call of Meek from Megazero will pick up the kill while down by Megazero. Oh my god! Ton of damage.
What did just do?
Whirlwind knocks up Chuper. He's going to get DPS down as Kenny U picks up that kill, and MIA is just not existent.
I'm pretty sure MIA has like ward HP, where it just takes 3 hits to kill him. I've never seen so much of a red health bar at 7 minutes into the game. Otter on that next level damage had nothing but a Vampiric Scepter that Thorant played and took like 3 auto attacks to kill MIA. That's 0-3 for him. Otter is just crushing that bottom lane, and that together with Bunny Fufu and Azingi will take down the first dragon of the game for Gold Gaming Los Angeles in 8 minutes.
Looking strong, looking good, but there's still just a 100 to 200 gold lead for the side of GGLA, and they're down that turret, which is pretty big, but they still got the dragon gold like we saw earlier. And blue buff going to be going over to Azingi now. He finally gets that one after giving Otter the first one of the game, and we'll be looking for his rotation onto red after he goes back to base.
So for right now, it's going to be about the bottom lane. You can see 3 Doran's blades on Wukong, 2 on Riven up top. There's a very big focus for GGLA on this early game. And so to pay attention, it's going to be that mid lane as Kassadin now level 7 rather, versus iKennyU. We're going to start to see Jinte kind of come into his own. Has that Tear of the Goddess. Probably won't be picking up a Rod of Ages.
Oh, down bot though. Zenith Blade goes to the flash on the Trooper. There's the Solar Flare being initiated out by now. Otter looking to come in for the kill. The Ignite is ticking. One more auto attack, and no, it'll be the Ignite for Bunny Fufu to pick up that one, while Mega Zero and Chunky going back at it up top. They let Mega Zero get away as he is still 0-3. Never mind, Zenith Blade initiation from Bunny Fufu. They're looking for this one as the passive is popped. Otter goes in for the auto attack, picks up the kill. The Ignite and turret shots is not going to be enough to take down Bunny Fufu. It looks like, can he get it to the brush? He will flash towards the brush and make his way out. And it looks like Rapid came back quickly.
I'm here, man.
Hello.
This is true. I shall return, and I return to a world in which GGLA, man, they're starting to look really good, especially that bottom lane. Wound up giving away first blood to Chuper, about the best start you can ask for, and then just turned on tryhard mode, 3-0-4 for Otter, who nice to see back in the challenger scene now. Ninja Ken taking some damage. iKennyU's up top. He's going to prevent the stun from Renekton by going into that decoy clone, and now Mega Zero in the Dominus.
Alright, so we're going to see the ultimate pounce as well as the whirlwind coming down as Mega Zero is tanking through everything. Zingi's coming out from the side as well. Double knocker comes through. Ragnarok from Ninja Ken now trying to chase this one. Now gets the Undertow, looks for the flash, gets in, gets the auto attacks, gets the kill, but here comes Jinte from the side as well as an Undertow to pick up the kill through the stealth. Ninja Ken will fall in the pit as Jinte now, what are you looking to do? You trying to pick up a kill on a Zingy here? He might. Well, Trooper getting initiated on by Bunny Fufu. He is soloing them out to be. Oh my god, that was a ton of damage coming in from the Shield of Daybreak. And just chunking him away and forcing him off the turret. We did see a Zingy get out alive up top in a 2-for-1 trade. They look for the pull onto MIA there with the Zenith Blade, but cannot get it. The bouncing of the Crow will be perfect. Solar Flare lands. Oh, no, just kidding, does not, as MIA will flash out.
So flash burn there by MIA. That is going to take a long time to come back up, about a 5-minute cooldown on that. Chuper makes it out alive as well. Didn't have to use any summoners, but did ult. Interesting build there by Chuper. He's going to go for a Bilgewater Cutlass. Usually you'll see the Bloodthirster built up on Sivir just because she tends to be more of an ability-based champion with a Boomerang Blade, but look for maximum mobility by grabbing that the Bilgewater Cutlass into Blade of the Ruined King. We'll have to see if MIA and Ninja Ken can keep this turret alive.
And we're going to see a cleanse actually forced out as the Undertow didn't even hit. There's going to be a teleport as well in from the back. Bunny Fufu going to be his target. Jinsei looking to blow him up. Azingi's coming in. The Shield of Daybreak going to stun. Can he get alive? It looks like the Rift Wall for the kill. And nothing else to follow up as Jintei's teleport gets him a kill.
MIA was very low, but no initiation backing onto that. Mega Zero's starting to come into his own in that top lane. Wanted a Sunfire Cape, but took a detour through the Brutalizer, and so we have currently a game in which there are 3 Brutalizers and a total of, let's see, 4 + 5 is 9 Doran's Blades. So a lot of early aggression, and looks like most of it's going towards CompLexity, with the exception of that bottom lane where Otter really starting to have a good time.
He is having a blast down there. Bunny Fufu and him have the top-notch synergy that using the Leona ultimate with the Gunslinger passive, as well as using the Leona passive with that passive. They synergize so well. This bot lane is devastating, and Sivir Fiddlesticks not having the best time. Bunny Fufu now looking to go in, gets the Solar Flare on an Ninja Ken, but Chuper shields it, so no initiation coming in just yet from there. But Mega Zero coming in from the back, looking to go in onto Zingy right now. Crowstormer's channeled as well. KennyU does pop the stealth, gets out. Chunky Sucks now coming in with his ultimate as a response. Can they get anything? Zenith Blade comes in. Mega Zero's their target. We see a dash in into Whirlwind. The Flash is going to knock up everybody with that one. But it's not enough damage to follow this one through. Ninja Ken tanks the turret. MIA gets 1 kill with the Bouncing Crow. And auto attack combinations. We do see Otto joining the fray now. The culling comes through. Chuper trying to take that one up. Jinte forced to go in front of him, but the piercing light through Jinte picks up the kill onto Chuper. Otter gonna be forced to flash out there. Bunny Fufu chasing down Jinte right now with the Ignite active. He will be able to rift walk away. Bunny Fufu looking now for what he can, pops the Oracle's Lens, a drain over the wall from MIA, gonna sustain him up, stop him from killing that ward. Mega Zero now gonna get initiated on by Bunny Fufu. Can they get anything else here? Jinte pops his head out, but gets hit by the piercing light once again. Another kill for Otter with that one. Mega Zero looking to come in, gets the call to make for the heal. Zingy had enough time to come back here. Drain is ticking away. The Undertow from downtown gets Ninja Ken a kill, but it will be MIA picking up Chunky Sucks. There's now a Cataclysm on top of that one as Zingy gets that kill. Can a Zingy take down Mega Zero? Does he have enough to do it? There's pings coming as Trooper now respawning, coming to the fight. It will be a turnaround here for Mega Zero. Will he slice and dice his way to victory? Is it off cooldown? There it is. Slicing, igniting. Gonna get the stun, the call, the meek as well. Flag and drag from Zingy. Will he take away from die from that one? I do not know. ICanYou drops ignite, comes in, smacks Mega Zero in the face. He heals the call, the meek. He levels up and stays alive through the ignite. Trooper ends up getting taken down by ICanYou, and that level up saving Mega Zero's life as well as the call, the meek. Holy crap! What a long fight.
What is this game right now? I feel like there's been at least 3 team fights in a row in the mid lane. Now you can see Bunny Fufu once again back in that middle lane. I don't understand what's going on. Somehow Otter picked up 4 kills, I believe, with only 1 item in his inventory, and that Bloodthirster. Granted, it's a pretty strong item and the exact item that he needed. How he gets in there and just snipes kills, I don't understand, but he's going off this game. 5, 1, and 6. Starting to look pretty strong. The only problem is that the top lane, not really quite there. Chunky Sucks had a rough lane phase, 0-3. Anytime you're a champion that's supposed to get in there, deal damage, start to get carry, you don't really want to fall down early on, and 0-3 definitely looking like it. A Youmuu's Ghostblade, the build there for Mega Zero. I'm not sure if he's been watching Shampoo or what he's been learning his Renekton builds from, but that is a snowball item if I've ever seen it.
Fear into Chunky and the Riftwalk flash away. MIA is going to be sacrificed here out as he is just 2-6 at this point. Chunky snipes it off with the Wind Slash and gets everybody else a little bit of assist there as he nets himself his first kill of the game, going for that armor penetration build with the Last Whisper and Brutalizer. And no Bloodthirsters just yet or anything like that. And that Youmuu's Ghostblade from Mega Zero. He doesn't pick up boots yet. He forgoes that, and he'll be using that activation. It's pretty much a ghost on a lower cooldown now because you get the full stack out of it, as they did change that recently.
Yeah, and so there you go. A couple of things to notice. MIA really starting to have a rough bottom lane. You can see him going actually for a first item. Going to be that the Zhonya's Hourglass. He has home-guarded Boots of Mobility, so even if he dies when he gets out of the base, he's still going to be able to get back into the game as quickly as humanly possible. The Archangel Staff completed for Jinte, so he's going to have a big power spike with that, and should see Mega Zero able to pick up the Sunfire Cape as soon as he goes back to base. You can see a lot of presence up top lane, just trying to keep Chunky Sucks out of this game, and so a good job there by GGLA to give Chunky that kill onto MIA. It wasn't a ton of gold, but it's still going to help him get to that Last Whisper, which he really needs here against Mega Zero.
When he gets that Last Whisper, it'll be really, really good. He's backing off now. Jinte and Mega Zero going to make him stop that one as Bunny Fufu roaming up top. Where are they going to go? Is Trooper now going to get flanked out by Otter, who's 3 levels ahead of him? The Culling coming in, but the shield doesn't block most of that. The Culling picks up the kill with a beautiful Kai. Jinte still down there. Mega Zero getting 3v1. Zingy comes in. It's a 4v1. Youmuu's Ghostblade not going to save him there. And as well as, actually, Otter took down Jinte in the 2v1 with the help of Ninja Ken.
It was a 3v1. He killed 2 people and then died.
Mega Zero now forced the flash out of the Cataclysm as well.
Okay, well, Mega died. Jinte died as well, and there's Otter at the very end who somehow makes it happen over and over again. I don't know what it took 4 people to kill Mega Zero. It took 3 people to kill Otter. The difference is that Otter actually killed 2 people. Mega didn't quite make that happen, so I don't know what to expect here. GGLA, they have pulled out all the stops here for this early game, but what we talked about during Champion Select is still true. CompLexity oftentimes have an early game disadvantage, and then through crazy comebacks, make it through the mid game and win things out late.
Storm from MIA, looking to go in onto Bunny Fufu now, but they have to disengage from this one. MIA without flash could get taken out here. There's a solo flare connected on Ninja Ken. MIA going to take it out with a piercing light. Otter going to chase this one down as ICanYou going to get chased down and flashed away. 3 flashes burning that whole thing. It's going to be the bouncy of the boomerang blade and ignite from Mega Zero will pick up the kill as he does not make it out there. That Wukong will not survive. And Chunky Sucks going to run into Mega Zero at this point, looking to do a ton of damage. Jinte comes over the wall, going to get the slow onto him. Can he get out of there is the question. He flashes. Jinte doing it. He's going to Riftwalk over the wall. Flag and drag from Zingy though, as they just kind of brush by each other. Mega Zero going to make sure that Jinte can get out safely, and he'll just drop a null sphere and piece the scene.
Blue team's turret has
Okay, Otter is on some next level stuff. Takes down the bottom turret by himself and will be able to continue pushing there. It's only MIA there to defend that bottom turret if Otter wants to continue. Instead, he's going to take down double golems, continue to increase his 30 CS lead over Chuper, who has a pickaxe and a dagger. Top lane, we're going to see Chuper 1v1 versus Chunky, who will not continue that chase on the hunt used to get Chuper back to safety.
Yeah, and he runs out. Nexzero now going to be taking very low. Otter going to chase this one out. Zenith Blade, this is not connected to the side from Bunny Fufu, because if that did, they would have definitely just gone all in on that one. And they will back out successfully and maybe give up this tier 1 turret in the mid lane.
5 seconds until Solar flares up, so...
Are they going to go for it is the question. Ninja backing as well as Nexzero backing. Let's see, are they going to do it? No, they're going to back off and see this pink board and try to bait up Baron. They were pinging out to it from the side of CompLexity, and they do back off there. No ward in that brush, though. Gonna look for a solo fair initiation from Bunny Fufu. Nope, just scares Jinsei off and forces him to rip walk away.
Push coming in from GGLA there to the middle lane. Nexzero there to defend, but mid turret, no questions asked, will go down. That's only the second turret for GGLA as they still have some pushing left to do. CompLexity grouping up. Chuper's bottom lane farming, so it's a 4v5 if GGLA want to take this. Are CompLexity strong enough to fight this without Chuper? Looks like Chunky Sucks going down there to stop it.
Alright, and let's see here. What are they going to go for? We're seeing Chunky Sucks going to the Chuper, who actually is a little overextended and heading towards the wrong turret. Chuper, what are you trying to do? Ignite and win slash take him out. Yes, but now Bunny Fufu getting chunked away. Looking for a potential engagement here as Otter does come over the wall. There's the solar flare, but the Ragnarok in response, but the pit cannot get out of there. MIA is going to cross over the wall. Bunny Fufu picks up the kill with the help of the culling from Otter, who is going to blow up MIA. Now Nexzero coming in as well. We did see Chunky Sucks to Nexzero. Can he do anything else here is the question. The armor going to be just shredded away by IKennyU, as well as he will fall double kill an ace in favor of GGLA here, and they can't go for Baron. Dragon is currently up. I'm surprised they're not just running to that to try to get some easy golds. But either way, they got that ace, and they're looking really strong at this point.
You know, there's something to be said for a suspenseful game, EGAD. But if CompLexity has something that they're going to pull out at the very end, you know, they probably should start working towards that area. Chuper diving but behind the second tier turret. Probably an indication that, once again, the bottom lane having some difficulties for CompLexity, but let's just be real. Otter and the bottom lane there for GGLA is just looking incredible. 10, 2, and 8, double kill picked up there in the last team fight, and he doesn't even have a completed second item yet. We've got 2 Last Whispers all completed, along with 2 Brutalizers, and another BF sword from Chunky Sucks looking to turn into the second Bloodthirster there for GGLA. I gotta say, I did not, and if you check out the straw poll that we had actually before this game even started, you can see that going in to today's matchup, it was actually CompLexity with a 75% vote to win. 25% people picked this right, or at least so far, as GGLA have come off to a very strong start.
Yep, and with this, we do see wards coming in from MIA right now. He's gonna go drop some wards to keep Barrett completely under control. 1 ward in the pit, though, from GGLA will give him a little bit of safety on that. And Nexzero is going to go do his own thing. It's push down bot. It's going to force a response from Otter, and potentially IKennyU, who's looking to go around. Bunny Fufu, with that Oracle's Lens, will be able to scout that out and take those other wards out. Pings coming in as Jinsei now not feeling safe. We're going to have Bunny Fufu looking to flank around by the Tri-Brush, while Otter deals with Nexzero's push. There is the 3-man gank onto Jinsei right now. It's being initiated as they do get the stun. The red buff comes in, Zenith Blade comes out, and Dragon Strike for the kill for a Zingy. Wow, looks like Ninja Ken did end up taking out IKennyU in that mid lane. They're going to leave Chunky Sucks up here to push that top tier 1, while they do have everybody else split push from CompLexity. Nexzero down bot, Chuper and everybody else in the mid lane. Who's going to respond here? The tier 1 did die. Chunky Sucks is so strong right now. I don't know who can deal with him. We do see Otter responding to Nexzero, who's going to look to dive here. Pops the Dominus, slicing and dicing. There is the Zenith Blade in onto Chuper right now, but the Undertow from Ninja Ken will scare them away a little bit, as well as Chuper's poke damage, as he still hasn't completed an item just yet. Ninja Ken to get a little bit of extra damage. Are they going to go in? They're diving this. Ninja Ken is tanking it. 10 TP from Jintei comes in. They're going into Bunny Fufu. He gets silenced and feared, but Ninjaken will fall to the Cataclysm from a Zingy. There's a knockup from the Whirlwind, and a double Wind Slash connects, as well as Aikaniu chasing everything. MIA goes on the base with a Crow Storm. He just dies and melts instantly. Kenny Yu looking for a dash in onto Mega Zero. Can he get it? Looks like no, he'll back off. That's a 4 for none in favor of GGLA.
GGLA lost a turret, and so it's actually a 2-turret advantage for CompLexity, but at the same time, they're kind of, dying, let's put it that way, a lot. 4 for 1, or 4 for nothing there, as a little bit of an overzealous dive through the turret. I feel like if your goal is to take turrets down, you usually don't want to just dive them straight out, especially against a team so good with counter-engage. You saw Aikaniu use Cyclone tear CompLexity apart. The mobility from Jintei, not a factor when you're knocked up, taken down, and now it's GGLA taking down the first Baron of the game at 24 minutes.
Yep, and with that Baron, they're going to have a huge power spike. There's pings coming in. Jintei, are you going to look to face check this? He uses Rift Walk. He's going to head towards the wave with all 4 members there right now from GGLA. Are they going to look for the kill? They're pinging it onto Jintei. Will he spot them out is the question. Will he be able to get away? They're going to leap over the wall. They're all going to dash. Zingy's going to flag and drag. And now Jintei's going to be their target as they head up. He will look for a Rift Walk and a Juke. He does have Flash in a couple seconds, but the culling comes through. He will Rift Walk away from all of that. Pop in his
Jintei is pulling a super.
He's going to be able to get away, though. He almost Ghostblade. The Hunt is activated. They're going for a Zingy right now. The fear, everything used on him. He Cataclysms. He's going to flash over. Megazero will slice and dice to follow up with this one, flagging a dragon into the lane. And he gets out of there. The chases are all over the place.
Jintei pulls super, makes it back out alive, so we'll have to see if the rest of CompLexity... I'm not really sure what they're doing right now. They've got Mega Zero top lane. Jintei was taken very low, but now he's down farming Raised. Super versus Aikaniu.
Just gets blown up. Jintei comes in, as now Aikaniu is going to get focused out by Ninjaken and Rift Walk for the kill for Jintei here. He's getting very low. Zenith Blade does not connect. Ninjaken will use the Ragnarok to run away, as it does fade. And that'll be a 1 for 1 actually, as Chuper did die to Aikaniu.
Alright, so it's a 1 for 1. Losing your 1 and 9 player for a 6 and 5 Wukong. Probably a good trade there for CompLexity. So it wasn't like Chuper just died in vain. They were able to take down his assailant, Aikaniu. But for right now, CompLexity, they're keeping the pace of this game so high that they're still able to move around the map, not necessarily fight these big 5v5 team fights that I'm pretty sure GGLA would just love to have right now. Dominus down in the top lane versus Chunky Sucks.
Alright, pops his ultimate right now, looking for the trays. The shield comes through. Yomu's Ghostblade activated for Mega Zero. He will just run his way out of there and will not eat a Wind Slash to the face or lose a trade out there. The Armor Pen just coming into a huge effect here. And look at that shield. It's huge. That's about 600 HP in a shield.
It's exactly 492.
I can't count bars. It's okay.
All I know is, yeah, that's about a quarter of Chunky Sucks' HP just from his shield. So that's a lot of damage. Up to 332 attack damage there. Jintei looking to come top lane. Could take out Chunky Sucks. Chunky's in a world of hurt unless he can turn this around.
Alright, Jintei coming over the wall, looking for the silence, gets the flash, hits the slow, it's going to take him down to about half HP, flash stun comes in, Yomu's Ghostblade activated once again, still a very short cooldown on that thing, as Mega Zero picks it up with the Call of Meek and the help of Jintei, but this tier 2 in the mid lane will be falling, as they are focusing a lot of pressure onto this one. Aikaniu split pushing down bot, and with Jintei still up top, Mega Zero is going back to respond. Jintei does not have TP just yet, but we're going to see the Hunt activated as well as a flash in from Ninjaken onto Otter, but before that he picks up Chuper. Aikaniu finally joining the fray, looking for anybody he can pick up. He's going to go on to nobody. The Whirlwind is still available. If anything, Undertow connects onto a Zingy right now. Mega Zero joins the fight. There's the Whirlwind knocking up 2. The Fear actually knocks him into it. MIA going to get his own Fear to bite him in the butt, as now a Flag and Drag goes on to Mega Zero for a Zingy. Double kill over to Aikaniu looking for Mega Zero. Will they be able to pick up the kill? It looks like yes, for the triple kill they get it, but Jintei gets the tier 2 up top, but the inhibitor turret now is going to fall, and most likely the inhibitor.
Perfect team fight there. CompLexity just getting kited. Chuper was actually able to trade 1 for 1 with Otter, which was a really great start to the fight, but let's just face it, Aikaniu, he doesn't have that Black Cleaver, which I would have expected to see him rush, but now, Jintei actually overextending. Look at that burst. He's got as much armor as you can expect from a cast, and now gets the slow onto his Zingies. Looking to take him down at long range, but not going to follow him up there. Yeah, Jinte, he has 116 armor and still got chunked down to a third of his health off of just one spell rotation from my Kenny Yu.
So strong. That Wukong, the armor penetration, then the reduce armor from the Q, that smack with the stick, what is it called? It's the crushing blow, reducing so much armor there and helping out that combination of items. And then he uses Ravenous Hydra and his AoE down a lot of AoEs out of a lot of damage. And they get the dragon. They have the 10,000 gold lead at this point. They have an inhibitor down mid. Where are they going to look to go next?
Okay, for CompLexity, they need to go to 8 lanes right now. They just need to spread out as much as they possibly can and keep from fighting a grouped up team fight, because you saw how it went down there as the first inhibitor was taken by GGLA. You just can't fight them in a grouped up setting. I can use Cyclone, the Cataclysm, that combo between a Zingy and IKenyu, working out really, really well. And then Otter, incredibly strong in the back. You're going to have some way to take him out. That last fight, he was a little bit melee ranged, so Chuper, and I believe it was actually Ninja Ken there, who finally took him out at the beginning of that last team fight. But then you still have to factor in Chunky Sucks and Bunny Fufu, who both have a lot of area of effect crowd control abilities of their own. So if you try to dive Otter, it better be a Ragnarok to Ninja Ken. Otherwise, you're just going to get locked up and taken down.
Alright, Chunky Sucks doing his thing. Still pushing up top. Mega Zero is going back. Maybe gonna look to make this a 4v5 down here. There's the Ardent Blaze connecting to Chuper, who's trying to back. They won't let him. And he will throw out the Boomerang Blade, clear out the rest of that wave, and this is something that GGLA could use as a big game changer if they do send down Mega Zero, but they're not going to. The Solar Flare is used. MIA just standing still, dodges away from it. Ninja Ken getting stunned up there, uses the Random's Omen, gonna slow them up, and TP comes in from Jinte now looking to come in. He's got Home Guards going down to Otter. There's a Crow Storm, but Otter just gonna trade the damage with IKenyu, just blowing them up. The Zonius Hourglass from Cole MIA does not work. IKenyu flashes into the backline looking for Ninja Ken, drops Ignite. That's going to be 1 tick, 2 ticks, and a Ravenous Hydra activation to pick up the kill, as that is a 4 for none. And a tier 2 going to go down. It looks like they're going to actually rush to end the game.
Yeah, Mega Zero survives by not being in the fight. He's gonna come in there, throw down the Dominus. Can he keep this base alive? Otter's still in the back. He's flashing away just to make sure he doesn't die from something. Mega Zero is the only one alive left that survives. Steve will fall. Last remaining Nexus turret, and now the Nexus as Gold Gaming Los Angeles 38-17 will take out CompLexity in an incredible